Welcome to Sampstra Games, the place to find new strategy games, and today we're going to start a new mission, Dunkirk. Do you see it now, the brilliant plan that unfolds before us? Your hard-fought divisionary battle across Belgium has drawn out dozens upon dozens of allied divisions. Now they're all trapped with their backs to the English Channel. Low on supply and ammunition with nowhere to go, now is the time to strike the fatal blow. Capture all victory hexes, which is Lille and Ypres and Dunkirk. Sink all allied ships. Your main objective is the seizure of Dunkirk, the main evacuation point of the encircled allied troops. To get there, you need to fight your way across the Scheldt River, taking the crossing from Ghent to Mulhouse. A large concentration of French is digging in at Lille, so you better root them out before crossing the Lys River. The status of the remaining British troops is unknown, so be prepared for anything. Good luck. Alright. And we get a person who has a double move. Unit gets 2 move action per turn without increasing the number of movement points. That is actually quite good. I like that. Now, there are a couple of things I want to do. So first of all, I want to do a bit of a risky thing. I'm going to leave Antwerp all alone because the enemy has quite a lot of units in this area. And if you move there, you won't really have a good chance to fight it. So what I'm thinking is I'm just going to leave it alone. And the idea is that it's such a... Like you wouldn't expect a general, I guess, in a game to leave such a big city open. So I'm hoping that the AI will not move there, and instead of it sees like my units over here, that's gonna go down. It's kind of like a trick thing. I don't know if it's gonna work because we're playing against computer, not people. But that's the idea. So instead we're gonna put our units on Brussels and down here and hope and maybe attack from the bottom because otherwise it's really strong. Also, the enemy has a lot of planes in this map, so I'm gonna try to get some good anti-air units or just upgrade our planes for something better. So we have, what is the strongest against planes out of this place? Oh, this actually, the flak. The flak is twice as much strength as anything else. So let me just check what kind of anti-air things I have already and if I could do to switch those. So we've got this, which we could upgrade to this. Why can I upgrade? Because it takes more space. Alright, fine. I'm gonna remove some of my planes because I've been told that they're not as good as they could be. So these guys... You are... Oh, you're actually the one who can also attack enemy planes. So let's get rid of this one. We're going to disband you. Gives me extra space. Then we're gonna grab this anti-aircraft. I'm gonna upgrade it to the best one. Okay. We could also upgrade. We're gonna get rid of one more of these planes. I think this one, and we're gonna get one more anti-aircraft thing, like the best one, like this one. This is what I want. I'm gonna give it a truck as well, and I should have given a truck to the other one, so I'm gonna do it now. I need you both to have a truck. Okay. So we've got anti-aircraft with thing. Now my artillery, could I upgrade you to better artillery? I don't think so. Especially not without taking more space. Now the question is, would it be better to get rid of 2 of these and instead of get one really good one? I don't... Well, actually this one. 20 and 31 are the attacks. But it's not twice as much, so we're gonna keep it what we have. Now, other things we could upgrade. Let me check the tanks. Could we upgrade the tanks? No. So these are, by the way, captured units. These are essentially units that we took from the enemy. The problem is you don't have that many of them, so you would only have, for example, 3 points in pool, which is really ineffective. So I don't think we would want that. What about this, though? Better against infantry, worse against tanks, less ammo. Better ground defense though, and worse initiative. No, I think we'll stick to what we've got. Do we want to add trucks on the infantry? Because I have money, and I have a lot of money. So I could put trucks on each of my infantry units except the flying guys if I want it, because we can. And I think I'm gonna try. Like it costs me 10 prestige. Like, come on, okay, 40 over here. It's nothing. Also, I wonder, should we upgrade these guys for the Grenadiers or back to the Grenadiers, I should say, because these are good with like in Alpine, but we don't really have that many mountains in this whole area. So I'm thinking grenadiers would be better with hard attack and soft attack. So I think we'll switch to that. Also the truck. Promise you a truck, so I can give it to you. I'm gonna leave these two guys without it. I think that's fine. Yes, and this infantry, would you be better as grenadiers? My question. You would have better heart attack, better defense, worse ammo, less movement. Yeah, we'll do it here. So like I said, we're gonna ignore the people on Antwerp, which is quite a big risk. We're gonna start off with pioneers. We want to have them as close to the enemy areas as we can, so that we can kind of try placing them, you know, to attack the enemies immediately. Then we're gonna have a couple tanks there. The majority of our tanks, I think, are gonna be down here. Then artillery in there, artillery in here, artillery in there. Anti-aircraft, one in the middle, one on the top. I'm thinking planes can go this way and a couple that way. More artillery down here and more infantry. Actually, we should probably like undeploy this tank. Place the infantry there. The tank will go here in the back. This infantry will go there. And the flying things can go in the back. That's fine. We're leaving this alone, which is gonna be a problem, but I have faith in myself. Okay. So let's begin now. What I want to do is I want to start using the encirclement a bit more, because we did take the deadly grasp bonus for the general, so the effect on encirclement is doubled. So first thing I want to do is I'm going to try to move with these guys. Forced march, I can move them next to it. Then I'm going to grab a couple of my sort of like, you know, paratroops, and we're going to move them here. Let them stand down. And actually we can move them, we'll keep them like this. And then can I grab a plane? 0, 2, 0, so 4 suppression. So that's fantastic, because on the next turn they're already going to have 11 people, only 11 people and 4 suppressed. Also, it takes out some of their ammo, which is really good. Let me read you about ammo, because we haven't done that yet. Usually every attack made by a unit consumes 1 point of ammo. This includes normal attack, counterattack, support fire attacks, and ambushes. If a unit runs out of ammo, it can no longer attack or defend itself and become very vulnerable to enemy attacks. So watch your ammo carefully. Ammo is also shown as dots on the plate under every unit. Ammo is replenished automatically at the beginning of each turn unless the unit is inside encirclement. Some other factors like weather can also affect. So first of all, they only have like 11 effective steps that can attack us, and they're gonna run out of ammo. So next turn, if we do another suppression with our plane, we should be able to destroy even more of their ammo, and then they can defend themselves. All right. Now the question is, with what unit do I want to move up here? I'm probably going to do it with the pioneers, or we could try to get something like you with forced march. You could get in there. Let's try that, because I've been told that the pioneers are fairly weak if they're in the open. Okay, 3 to 5 on those guys. We're gonna try to move with the pioneers closer. You also start moving. You could mount. It's not going to help you get anywhere better anyways. Now this anti-air unit is important. We're going to place it in here, which means that all of my units are under its protection. So if enemy planes come flying in here, we won't get hurt too much. Now you grenadiers, where could you go? I'm going to probably aim downwards with them. Let's go that way. Now we do have a plane here we could use to attack this. But then it is going to be out in the open for enemy planes to attack it, but I think we're going to try. Oh, there's a lot of stuff over here. But we've got a 2-5 with these guys, which is really good. I don't want to do it. Let's do it. That seems too good not to do it. Oh, I have 3 dead, 3 suppression. They killed 2 of ours and 1 suppression. But nothing there, so that's fine. Now let's start moving down here. So we've got some enemy engineers. And they do not have no entrenchment, so we don't need to worry about trying to go with pioneers. Now we do have a lot of artilleries here that could probably attack this place, so let's use this one to suppress that tank. And then we can move on the tank with 1, 3, 1, 3. What is this? Oh, you're the grenadier. So let's hit it. And now we got 0, 3. That's even better. Now, let me check. I think rivers. Some sort of an effect. like... Did I read anything about like phase movement? Can move in steps? No. I think somebody said that being on a river is bad for you because like it's worse for you to defend. But I'm not 100% sure on that, and I don't see any effect of that in the game, so I do not know. Let's move this artillery in there. Now we have one more anti-air thingy somewhere. I don't know where it is though. Your artillery... They're not deployed? Here's my other... Oh! Oh right, so this one's protecting this whole area, so you should stand probably here, and now we can protect the entire bottom. Perfection. Alright, now you tank, you need to move away. I know you're not the best at attacking them right now, but you cannot stand where you're standing because that would help us. So let's do force suppression on them. Ideally some more with planes. You are my other infantry. 0-1, 0-1. Okay, let's do 0-1. Or 2, that's still pretty horrible. 4-3, that's better. Now, we could... So we see the enemies, right? We see there's no one there. So what I could do is I could grab my guys and place them here to encircle the enemy unit. They're now encircled and they've got force suppression. They still have... And they still have full ammo, unfortunately. But we did get them. Now, unfortunately, this unit here is kind of out in the open, which I'm not really happy about. We could get here to 3-3 to attack the plane, but if we do that, we won't be in the sort of defended area of our anti-aircraft thing. I might not. I might just place it here and try to get sort of like a protection. Now, lastly, my artillery, you try to get to here. If we could sort of trick the enemy into moving out of this, it wouldn't be too bad because we would get that objective at least. And I think we moved with everything we wanted to move. Yes. Oh, we could make this... Actually, no, you still have movement. Yeah, we don't want to move you. I like that you can sort of make it wider or, you know. Come on. Okay, now it's like, I don't want to do this. You made me small, you're gonna keep me small. Okay, okay, calm down, game. Alright, let's end the turn, let's see what the enemy does. Okay, they're hitting our people. How hard? 2, that is not too bad. Oof, they hit these guys pretty hard though. I mean, they mostly suppressed them, they didn't like hit them that hard, but good. Fortunately, this plane is out of range of this. It's not. Why didn't I hit it then? And these guys are encircled, which is fine. See, this hit the plane back. That's good, but the other thing just didn't seem to. This is also in range of this guy. Why are you not hitting it? Very disappointed with my anti-aircraft thingies. Maybe we should check the info on those planes, like, or do we only get like 1 attack back per turn? How does that go? Oh, I keep forgetting we've got another set of units over here. Okay. So we could attack them, but I don't think we have much. I think what I'm gonna do instead is I'm gonna just try to... What is this, by the way? Recon. I'm just gonna try to entrench myself on the objectives and just stay there. Yeah. With the enemy planes, it's gonna be a bit too rough over there. Alright, so you've got... We can do 2-2, 1-1, 2-2. You've got 8 suppression. So let me start with my planes. 0-1. Ideally something that does suppression would be better. 0-1. Okay, we can only do 0-1. Actually, first we should use our artillery. 0-1, 0-1, 0-1. Okay, we'll start with the plane. Do a 0-1 kill over here. And we can do 1-2. Let's do that. More you on ammo. I have a lot of ammo. 1, 2. This didn't help nearly as much as I thought it would. I have a lot of units suppressed, but they're still doing a lot of damage. I'll move this in and do a 1-2 attack on these guys. And then we're gonna step in with these, do a 0-2. And they seem to be here even though they're supposed to be gone because I can clearly step into that place. Oh, never mind. This artillery could take a step closer, but we can't really do much. Now my anti-air should hit the plane. 1-2 is pretty good. Move this a step closer and hit these guys, because I can destroy the tank just like that. Yeah, the tank is just destroyed. Now my anti-air, yeah, we have pretty good protection, so we don't need to worry too much about it. We attack yet with this, which is a bit unfortunate. Now we could do 0-2 here. We have 2-6, 1-4, 2-1. Alright, we're gonna do 0-2 over here. 1-4, 1-6. Oh, 1-6. That's really good. Let's do that. They're already running away. Then we're gonna step with these guys in and do a 0-2. Oh, you guys can move in, really? And let's replace the pioneers then. Move with these guys one step closer. 2-4. Alright, you move up, you move in. Get 2-4 in both of you. Then we're gonna use some planes. 3-0. Worse. Guess we could do 0-1 there at least. I mean, the 2-4s are not too bad. Let's do those. It's only 1-4 now. My anti-air. First of all, hit some of the enemy planes, like this one. And then I think we're gonna move one step to the left so we get like better area protection. 2. We just get replaced. There's nothing really for me to do with these guys. If I move there, why can't I attack the enemy? Won't this allow me to hit them? Move that in there. And this in here. With our planes we could do 0-4. That's pretty fantastic. And you could do... You'd probably just get replaced. I think that's it. And they're hitting our people with their tank, which is fairly fine. It did 2 suppression, but not much more than that. Oh, they're hitting my plane pretty hard. He did 7. He killed 7 of mine. That was insane. That was a 1 hit. That was like way too much. Gonna finish them off? At least we can buy new stuff now, which is not too bad. That plane's just dead. Alright, so let's keep going. But interesting, so let's do 1-3 here. Switch this to anti-tank, but then we can't get where we need to get. 1-4, that seems pretty good. Oh, 1-2, but still. Either way, it's not too bad. Another one too? Sure. Get ready for the anti-tank there. Oh, for the tank there, I should say. Force march, we can't really get anywhere. Oh, actually, yeah, let's go in, do a 1-2. We could do a 1-2 here as well. Oh, 0-3, that's even better. And then with this artillery, I just want to move in there so I can start attacking the enemy unit. Units, I don't think we're gonna bother with this tank too much more. Alright, let's grab some of the planes. 1-1. Q3 is better than 1-1. Then we'll do a 1-1. You hit this one. We want to get rid of the planes where we can. Guess we'll do a 0-1 suppression on the tank because we've got nothing better to do with these guys. This artillery, move closer, do 0-2 suppression on their infantry. 0-2 attack. Step in and another 0-2 attack. You need to get replaced, I think. What again? Anti-aircraft thing. Yeah, you just stay and protect my thing. I'm gonna move this close, but that's about it. Now this tank is a bit in the open. I don't like it, but it's alright. Now we can buy new stuff now. Let's get... We didn't really grab any of these, like... We do have tactical bombers, fighters. Oh yeah, these guys are really good against air attack. Let's grab one of those. And then we'll grab... tank, maybe? Something that has 3... No, that's too much. You can only have something that has... Yeah, something that has 3... Ooh, space. Guess we'll grab the basic guys as well. Yeah, why not? So let's place the plane there, the tank here, and the infantry here as well. Artillery could move. Let's just hit this tank and then we'll 1-2 here. I think we've moved with everything else. Including all of our planes? No, not with all of our planes. 0-2-2-2. Let's do 0-2 on the big thing there. That's it. Yeah, they're gonna hit my plane, but that's okay. Hopefully with the new fighter plane we can actually do some nice damage to their planes. See. Again, my anti-air thing just did nothing. What was the point of buying you if you're just gonna let the enemy planes get in there? That's just really silly. Oh, that's a very interesting looking tank. Yeah, no wonder my infantry is running away. That looks tough. Let's go here. And we're gonna start with the fighter. Yeah, 0-1. Did we do more damage on some other planes? 2-3. Yeah, I think we'll do a 2-3 instead. I think we need to do more damage rather than less. So this anti-air, you could do a 0-3. Oh, you're switched to a tank. Okay, well, kill off the tank then. Okay, and that's okay. I see. 0-1. Ooh, 0-4 suppression. This is our anti-tank. Yeah, let's do 0-4 suppression on this big thing here. 0-5 on this. That's even better. 0-2 on that up there. My plane? Is that my plane? That's That's all enemy units. You move up. You could do 4-0, that'd be a really bad attack. You need to get replaced. You need to step in, just so hopefully it doesn't attack these guys in here. Let's destroy the tank, because again, we've got nothing better to do. Nice. We're gonna need to start moving down here. 1, 2. Can I grab a plane? 1, 1. Need to get replaced. I mean, let's do the 1, 1, yeah. Artillery can only do 0, 0, really? You need to get replaced, I think. But then we can move out of here, which is kind of irritating. Oh, it's because of this. So let's do 1, 2 here. And now you can move in there. Let's move in. We're gonna do 2, 4 and get a little suppressed on the tank. That's fine. Now my artillery is gonna move in and do 0, 3 suppression on their artillery. My anti-air thing is just gonna move closer and hit their plane, because why not? Ooh, my Fallschirmjäger could kill off their artillery completely. Ooh, we're starting to get somewhere. Right. This is what? Artillery move, I guess? This tank? Yeah, let's get in there with the tank. Let's start moving. Alright, you guys move in and finish off their tank. And my infantry. So this is the thing with the Green Army, right? It doesn't particularly matter to me whether my unit is just dead and I got a new one instead, or whether I actually whether it's the same unit, because any replacement we do is also like the weak, you know, like getting units, so it destroys their experience anyway. So yeah, so I think we can afford to like have units do a bit more crazy attacks, maybe like even die on hit if it can do enough damage to the enemy, and then just like go from that. We've got Citadel planes here. Could we help here? 0-2 suppression. Let's try maybe. This is artillery, yeah. Let's go help there. Let's grab the planes. No, let's work on this infantry first. So we should be able to get Lila fairly quickly. And then I'm thinking we're gonna have to start helping up here, because there's a lot of stuff there that we're not doing so well on. Also, this tank, I need to replace you. And we're gonna keep working on the entrenchment with the rest of their units. Yeah, I think we're just gonna stick to that there. We're gonna start moving from the other side once it's useful. But right now I just feel like it would be ineffective. Oh, these guys are getting destroyed. Good thing the tank decided to go at somebody else, because that would be bad. We have one thing over there, good. I got hit hard. Is this the fighter? No, it's a strategic bomber, okay. We hit them for 3 and 1 suppression, they did the same for a tank, which means they did better than we did, because tank is a top of 10, infantry is a top of 15, so clearly they did a better job, but that's alright. They keep hitting my tank, which is fine, because my tank can just get, you know. And let's start focusing on the big stuff here. So we'll start with the artillery. Do 0-200 people in Lilla. You could get to here. 1, 2, or 5, 3. Let's start with 0-2 on these guys. And then we'll move 1-0 on this. This tank just needs to get replaced. Oh, this is good. This is 2 destroying on them and 3 suppression on me. This is now encircled, which is also good. So we're not gonna go crazy and hit it. We're gonna take our time. We're just gonna suppress it where we can. Ooh, moving into transport would be too risky, so let's just stick to there. This is mine. Yeah, but it can't do anything. You move to here. other artillery. If I move you forward, could this other artillery... It still can't hit them. Doesn't have good enough range. So my plane... Let's go and destroy their plane. I do have the fighter. You're the fighter, right? Could you do 4-3? Let's do 1-3 on this plane. And my anti-air thingy can't hit anybody. So let's just move to here so everybody's gonna be in range of it. Yeah, good. So we're fine. We still have one more plane on the bottom. Yeah, let's do 1-3 on this enemy plane. We gotta get this going. Ooh, they pressed. Well, we actually can't see if there's anybody there or not. Now here we might need some help. First of all, 2-3 on those guys is not the worst. Could this move extra step if I move these guys away? I don't think so. I really don't think so. Okay, we're gonna need to move here and start hitting this artillery, so it's not gonna hit my infantry as hard when we try to attack their tank or any of their other things. You just switch to anti-air and move in the middle. We'll move with this here and do 0-3 suppression on their infantry, I think. Then we could do 1-3 this way. Move in and do a 0-2 on them. I think we'll move in with these guys. Do you have any leftover planes that could help us here? I don't... Yeah, we do. I guess we'll suppress the artillery, maybe? And then you could do... Can do much reasonable stuff. But this tank isn't so good, but it has a lot of ammo and only one thing is suppressed out of the list, so... Not overly helpful. So let's just replace some of these. Yeah, I think we'll stick to that. We do not have any space for any more units. Alright, let's end the turn. Okay, they're hitting my anti-air because we switched it from... Did we switch it back to anti-air? We did. For a second I was like, is this an anti-tank now? It's not. Would have been good if it was, because we could have done a lot of damage, but... Yeah, they seem to like to hit my anti-air thing. But we are finally destroying their plane, which is really important to me, because the planes I feel like do a lot of damage. Don't want them there. Could you hit this? 2-2 and only get suppressed? Sure. You guys move in and you can do a 1-4, 1-4, 1-1. Let's do 1-4 first. Ooh, then we could step in and we could do 0-5 on this artillery. And then 0-3 on the infantry. Move in with the artillery, do a 0-0 over there. And let's start moving... No, let's move closer with this tank so we can see what we've got. 3-1 over there. You just get replaced. We've got a little bit of time. Any chance my artillery could get close enough to hit them? We can, but we could sort of get ready for following turns. Let's do it like that. Yeah, let's move straight at them. We're not gonna hit them yet, but we're just gonna kind of get ready. I think that's worth it. You just hit the plane, though you can't do any damage. Move closer, and you move that way. My planes could do 0-2 on their artillery, that's nice. And you need to get replaced. Right, up here we've got 0-2 on their tank, sure. Probably running away like a coward. You do 1 damage to it. You know, it doesn't seem worth it. Let's do 3 suppression over here first. 1-3 on their artillery. If I step out. Now let's do 0-1 to destroy those guys. If I switch you to anti-tank, could do 1-3, so let's do it. And then we could step in Oh, they surrendered. Do 0-3 over here. Start moving a bit ahead so we can see. Enemy unit. We could kill that enemy unit. If they take the objective, we can just take it back later. It's not a big deal. It is not a big deal. Right, planes, you. You've got you. You could do something. Yeah, let's go kill this. You. Just try to look ahead. I want to see what's here. Okay, one unit over there. All right. You are getting replaced. All right. End of the turn. Oof, they just ran into us. I didn't expect that. Are these pioneers? I think they might have been. Oh great, we're gonna have to get them replaced like ASAP. Yeah, hit them, nice. Yeah, 1-1 on them, 1-1 on us. Could try to attack a different unit except for the tank, like, you don't need to focus all of your objectives on it. But... yeah, my plane is dead. Never mind, we can buy something new at least. We can buy the fighter. I'm gonna have to start moving with those things over there, but not quite yet. Well, I think it's a good time to end the episode here. We're gonna continue in the next one. Click on the right top to watch it, or click on the right bottom or the left to watch Unity of Command 2 or Broken Lines. I'll see you there. Bye bye!